So with Game 7, like I said, you guys in that game too, Kobe was fatigued because you could tell he was playing obviously both ends of the floor.
Yeah, he was fatigued. For
Yeah,
sure.
'cause I mean, that Game 7, bro, he came down, he made a senseless turnover, and they was like, what is he doing? But me understanding the game, obviously he's expending so much energy offensively and defense. He was fatigued.
Yeah.
'Cause that was like one of those plays like, yo, that would
doesn't
never happen
happen.
during the regular season.
Right.
But fatigue, I saw that. But Game 7, you showed up in a big way. It was almost eerily similar to that Jordan to Kerr type of situation.
Yeah.
Now it's Kobe to you. You hit a big, huge shot. What is that like? Take us through that Game 7 because that was your first championship.
Yeah.
And I'm speaking on that because we've already asked what was your highest, and I already knew that it wasn't the
that,
championship.
yeah.
Obviously, your highest moment for you in your career
Yeah,
is your
yeah.
Defensive Player of the Year. What was it like playing in that championship game, winning it, and then obviously, like I said, that was a huge shot because Kobe, again, he patterned everything that he learned and knew, and we watched after MJ.
Yeah.
And for him to obviously, in that situation, trust you to make a big shot.
Yeah, because, I mean, I think like with Kobe and Fisher, those guys, like I brought it in practice, and I played against these guys the year before that, so I was bringing it. We almost took them out, right? So I'm ready for that moment. And every playoff series I had, I played pretty well with the exception of maybe one, I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? So I'm playoff time. I had my own teams where I was the man on teams.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and I was competing against him and offensively and defensively, on other teams.
Right.
Right. I'm not saying I was as good as him, but I was competing. So from that perspective, I think he knew I wanted that shot. Or he knew I was ready. But,
He felt it.
Yeah, I'm right there the whole time. But the crazy thing is, when you look at that whole championship series, or even that whole run, all closeout games I had 20 in the closeout games. Wow. You know what I'm saying? I had 26 against Suns to go to the finals. The Jazz 20. Just close them out, right? So in the championship, I had maybe some games 2 points, 4 points in a couple of early games.
Right.
But I'm like this for 40 minutes.
Ready.
Staying ready.
Stay ready. You don't got to
That's
get
it.
ready.
Don't even
Staying
think
ready.
about you not touching the ball. Don't even think about it. Just stay ready and do what you are supposed to do. So he saw that. It was in the game we went to the Celtics in Boston. I hit my first 2 threes. Like I wasn't ready.
Right.
But Kobe is like taking over. He's going to do his thing.
Right.
And then in Game 5, then Kobe has 25 straight points. All the points.
All
None
the
of
points.
us scored.
Yeah.
Incredible, right? So then we get and we lose that game. So we go back to LA, Game 6, and then leaving the Garden, Phil come to me and say, "I need you to score." I said, "For real?"
With that face right there, I already know.
I was like, "I would love to score."
Yeah. Throw me the ball.
I would love to. So then in Game 6, 17, and then Game 7, I had 20. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would love to shoot, but I'm not
Yeah.
going to shoot now because y'all won last year.
Without
so
you.
I'm not about to come in here
And mess it up.
And
Yeah.
disrupt the chemistry.
shoot.
What up?
But he asked me, I'm like, I would thank you, man. I was like, this is amazing. But we didn't tell nobody else.
Of
So
course,
then
yeah.
I was just aggressive.
Right.
And
but I think the message, especially we have a lot of viewers, like a lot of kids are watching the show, and I think the message for a lot of kids these days, because they feel like if they're not in the game and they're not shooting,
In the game.
they're not part of the game. They're not putting their imprint on the game. You put your imprint on those 2 final games defensively, but what I got, you were always ready
Yep.
Yeah.
when your opportunity, came about. So in that situation, for a lot of you kids out there, especially you playing a best of series, you don't have to score 20, 25, 30 points
No.
Every single game, right.
As long as the common goal is to win and to win the championship, that's the ultimate goal, then you have to, like I said, you could have had an attitude about like, man, I'm ready. I'm not scoring no points. I scored 2 points, that's it, and got rebounds or whatever.
I did. Not
Right.
publicly.
Of course.
And not to no one.
Yeah.
Right.
But
Internally,
Right,
which is
exactly.
fine.
Yeah.
Right, but
Right.
you have to, like I said, to be. That just shows a sign of maturity.
Maturity,
at that time in your life.
You know what you say that? It's so funny you say that. That was one of the greatest times of my life because I was able to put the team first when it mattered most. Because you got to think about it. When we was in Detroit, to go to the finals, when Detroit beat the Pistons, when Detroit beat the Lakers, we had the best record in the league. We was in the semifinals against Detroit. I elbowed Richard Hamilton in the face with 1 minute left, 3 minutes left. It was tied up. We get a tech. They hit 2 free throws and score. They go up 4. They win by 4, go to the finals.
Go to the finals.
So that's one mistake. Then I get to Sacramento. Ginobili elbowed me. I go back at him. I get suspended. We take the Spurs to game 6. Who knows what would happen, but I get suspended.
Right.
Then we get to Rockets versus the Lakers. Me and Kobe get into that incident. I get ejected. We take him to 7.
Same thing.
And we gave them the toughest run that year. They beat everybody.
Right.
They
In
beat
like
the
5
Warriors,
and 6.
5
yeah.
and 6. You know what I mean? So I'm like, this is crazy. Like, I have these opportunities. Right. I don't know how great are you? Are you good? Can you win a championship? Like, so when I got to those finals, I was really working hard on being consistent with the team first. And that was so hard. Getting 2 points in the game.
Right, and keeping your emotions in check.
Yeah, your ego and everything.
Yeah,
so that was actually one of my proudest moments of my career.
Absolutely.
Because it proved that I can be stable, I can be controlled.
Right.
That felt better than a lot of things in my career.